Do you replay things that happened in your head? Yeah, I do that all day, every day, pretty much. I constantly replay things that happened in my head. Wait, I constantly replay things in my head that happened. Both of those things. Two interpretations to this question. One, I replay things that happened in my head. And I replay things that happened in my head. In my head. That's everyone, right? Everyone does that. Obviously. Who are you talking to? You know what's weird? And I hadn't thought about it until right now. But I am doing that a lot less lately. Didn't even think that was possible. To not do it, I mean. Are you over the past? No, not remotely. No, I am not. Clearly not. I just, you know what? Technically, none of us are over the past because we live in the past. Like every second because of how our eyes work. I don't know, I'm getting bored of this question. I mean, this is a broad question. There are certain things that I'm over or getting over, and there's certain things that like I'm over emotionally, but like intellectually I'm still like, yeah, still, no. I mean, to answer this question just super vaguely, yeah, ish. I mean, really depends on what part of the past we're talking about. But lots of it, yeah, like more of it than I expected to be. Well, it's not about being over it, it's about like being like, that happened, that's cool. Like, I don't know, it's not about being over it, it's about absorbing it. This is weird. You know what I'm not over is figuring out how to wear this. Apparently not. I thought I was doing better, but I have no idea what I'm doing now, so blah. How distant of past are we talking? I don't know that I need to get over it so much as incorporate it into sort of the larger picture of who I am as a person and what I've learned, and I don't know, yeah, I think I have a healthier attitude recently about my relationship to my past. Is your life anything like it was 2 years ago? Well, I think 2 years ago might have been when we were doing the premiere for Nick Bradley. So that was a different thing that I was doing. 2 years ago I was in LA, and now I have cancer. So it's different. Let's think about where I was 2 years ago. March 2011. It's pretty different. And it was my birthday then too. My birthday 2 years ago was not really a good day. I remember crying in a park, fighting with my boyfriend, telling him he was ruining my birthday. I remember those things distinctly. So this is a step up from that. Oh, that's when I went to the East Coast. That's when I went to Boston and stuff, probably. I don't remember the exact date on that. I think I probably would have already gotten back from that trip, which means I definitely knew that I wanted to break up. Yeah, I was recently broken up and living in a terrible living situation that I was eager to get out of. So actually, yeah, my life is pretty much exactly the same. August 2011, around the 20th, actually, was the day I met Nick. So probably almost exactly 2 years ago we met. That's crazy. But yeah, no, that's true. I feel like I should call him. September 2011, I was very sick, but I didn't know why yet. I mean, I guess by now I think I had figured out why, and I had come back home, or I was about to come back home, because I was gonna have to get that surgery done where they took out my ovary. I don't recall exactly what was happening on October 20th, 2011, although I would have made mention of the fact that it's my half birthday, I'm sure. It was around that time that I went to a Halloween party that made me very unhappy. November 20th, 2011. I was in LA. I went to Las Vegas for the first time with Nick. If you could delete 1 year of your life, which would it be? Probably 2010. If I could delete the last half of 2010 and then the first half of 2011, I think that would be great. I would miss some cool stuff, but overall, it would just be better. Probably I'll always have the same answer for this. So I would just delete like a bunch of chunks. Like collectively, I could collectively delete a year with just chunks of a few different years. You know, I was starting to think this year probably was gonna become the new that year, but I think it's gonna start looking up. And probably I got something out of all those other years that sucked too, maybe. You know? I mean, there's bits and pieces that suck, but I don't know, I would change more than I would delete. You know, I've finally sort of come to a place of accepting that in order to like be the person I am and stuff, I need to not indulge in that fantasy of going back in time and having things not be the way that they were. Like, I'm starting to just be like, you know what, it's fine that I've had negative experiences. They're fine. I mean, I think I've gained something significant from all the years of my life. You know, I do not think I would delete a year of my life. One of the things I'm most proud of when I look back on how I've changed in the last year, it's this question. I think it was so clear to me for the last probably 3 years what parts of my life I would like to just all out delete, and I was ashamed of them and I wanted them to have not happened, and they were such sad times, and I felt like I hadn't gotten anything out of those experiences, and why did I have to live through them? And I have finally really genuinely come to a place that I didn't think I would ever come to, where I can look back on my life and say that I'm pretty okay with keeping all of it.